bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone. Pouring rain, oh, to hear that train. There she comes, won't you get on? Watch the trees, falling leaves, like the breeze, won't you blow on?
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Have a great night. Well, top of the morning to you, laddies. My name's Ewan Buck. Welcome back to the dealership series, business series, whichever one we like to call it. I am the Rentalman Buck, and surprise, surprise, we finally got something good in today. So I got back from Norman, Oklahoma about 3 hours ago. Finally stopped by at Casey's. We had to go pick up our new truck with prices of vehicles and just locations rust out the rear right now. I finally found one. It's a glorious truck. Got the 6.7 Cummins. It's a 2500, 160,000 miles. So the truck's still got a heck of a lot of life left with the diesel in it. Truck is solid. It's got a 6-speed manual inside of it. This does not work with manual transmission. It got messed up when I did that, but clean interior. We'll see how long that lasts. But we also got bubbles. There's my little Karcher floor scrubber. We also made a trip into Lincoln on our way back, so that's kind of why I was also, it's 6, 7 o'clock at night already now. Daylight savings time coming up here. I don't know what time it is anymore. But we got bubbles as well as the new Dodge. So we have to head out to the dealer, drop bubbles off, and then I'm actually going to do some mowing. I might have to come back and get my mower. I know we actually got something from TSC. We ordered a mower to come out there. For the skid steer, for the Kubota, I wanted something that I didn't have to drag my deer out. I'm thinking about getting rid of my bigger deer, my front loader deer, maybe upgrading to a 6M or a 6R, depending on what we got coming in for inventory. It has been just all over the place for organization-wise. I've been trying to keep up with this stuff, but recording's just been a pain. Kevin's been out making trips for me since I've been doing all the paperwork. Jeff, Nate, Spencer, they're all in the shop just going ham on these work orders. So I really got to thank them, getting them out, all this stuff out there. But we'll make our way over to the dealer. And I might stop here at TSC and see if they have my mower ready. I mean, I called Jeff to see if he had anything out here. Yes, there's my mower right there, and ooh, they might have a snowblower. That's the other thing now that it's kind of coming into the winter seasons. I might want to start getting something to at least push snow. I already have the Degelman on my 9520, but I might need to get gear down here quick. I might need to get something that'll at least throw the snow. I don't have a snow blower, and I would like to get something around there since I only have the massive blade on the tractor. I could use the bucket off the Kubota, but I'm not really down to be just scooping, pushing with that. I'd rather actually have a snowblower to start throwing stuff. Plus, we need it for the tax write-offs after Grant keeps coming in here, dropping a couple of millions of dollars. The dealer's kind of getting a little bit thinner right now. I do have to move around a couple tractors. A few of these are getting sent out within the next few weeks for harvest work. We have a couple combines coming in. It's just going to be a busy one. The next video, I'm probably going to make another stop around here. It's just, there's a bunch to do. We're going to mow the yard as well, clean it up probably one last time before winter gets here. And yeah, let's kind of get this show on the road. So this is Bubbles. He is our nice brand new floor scrubber. He goes a whopping 3 miles per hour, but yes, he does somewhat work. Not really, but he does. So now we can clean the shop floors. I like this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff makes me happy. So we'll get Bubbles over here. Maybe scrub the floor later. That or I'll have Jeff do it. We need to get the X9 out on the lot, but I want to mow first before I do that. Okay. That's a fun little thing now. At least we can keep the shop floors clean. Let's get... let's head over to TSC quick. I'm actually going to grab... I'll just take my truck with the feeling on there. And we'll go and grab that new lawnmower, but also, more than likely, I'll grab my... Maybe I'm going to look into that, getting that snowblower. Of course, this thing's tightened in here. As we wind down to FS22, hoping you guys are getting really excited for the game. To be honest, I'm really excited for it, but I know it's not going to be as much different as 19, so it's kind of an up there situation. I'm really going to miss 19 just because of how much I got to learn and get to do in this game, got to meet all you guys, got to become a YouTuber, so it's just been an interesting little journey. I'm really happy that I got to do that. Yeah, we can leave the door open. But we'll get on the road here and just... It'll be something different. I really like this idea of how we kind of got a new system going and made Wood River a staple to how people kind of like to play the game now with all the businesses and whatnot. It's kind of very fulfilling. That's why I'm going to miss it. Oh, we got to bring the skid steer out too. Crud. Throw it in reverse. Alright, because we are an intelligent human being and we totally did not forget that I have to bring a skid steer to actually do something, let's get on the road with this now, shall we? Come here, you. Where you at? Aha. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Now we can get on the road. How about that? See you guys in just a second. Wonder how Daryl's doing over there at Titan. I know it says he's been getting a lot of customers in lately. A lot of service stuff because of harvest season. But we'll get this kind of set up, ready to go. Because I know that's our mower right there. But I do want to talk to him possibly about that snowblower. That thing honestly looks really nice. Jeffrey! Jeffrey! Hey, is that my mower out there? It is? Okay. What do you actually have on that snowblower? I'm kind of interested in that. It's a 2-stage? Okay. Obviously the augers, not bad. It's got pretty good blades on it. Oh, so it's a Nortrack. Okay. I mean, you only want $2,800 bucks. That's not bad, honestly. I mean, could you kind of give me a little bit of a deal? Anything? 26? No? Okay. Well, I might actually take this as well if I can. I mean, I'm trying to get some at least more stuff for winter time coming around here, and according to the almanac, it's supposed to be a lot heavier this year in terms of precipitation and snowfall. So I'm not going to press any luck. And with that 15 days of rain that we had in the middle of October, I don't know how and I don't know why, but yeah, I'll kind of get this one looked up. If anything, I'll just also have Stacy send you guys the bill on that. Just send it over to us, and we'll get you guys the payment right there. Are we good to go? Sweet. All right, thanks, bud. Thank you for at least staying here for a little bit longer. I just got back from Norman earlier this afternoon, so it's been a trek. So Jeffrey's always been really good for me. He's always at least helped me out in times of need, so we'll load up our new mower here, hopefully. I mean, I gotta test my hydraulic lines. There we go. What's also really nice about this is that, I mean, it's not going to give me a very even cut if I can't keep the deck right, but it does allow me to, like, sharpen the blades, clean under the deck a lot better. That's one thing I really do like. I mean, look at that. So that obviously is a good working order. We'll probably set this on that front deck, and then we'll hook up the snowblower with me. That'll probably be what we'll do, because then I can strap this thing down. We'll get the Kubota here loaded up and get ready to go. Perfect. Make our way back. I didn't, when I was asking the guy about the truck, it is a 4-wheel drive, but it does not have any heavy-duty towing package. It doesn't have, like, the 3500 stuff. I looked underneath the truck. It's got a solid frame. I mean, just being a little bit further south did help with the condition-wise. I mean, it's possibly got some frame surface rust on there somewhere, but in all reality, the guy took very good care of it. He actually Linexed the frame every 2 years or so Did have to put a new differential in it because he was out there towing a trailer he should not have been towing. Kind of like, somebody that we can probably make note of in this server. But everything else seems to be very solid on this truck. I love this thing, and especially these 6-spoke rims. They are my absolute favorites. It just seems like a stocky farm truck. That's what I really like to have. Plus, he had mud flaps on the truck, so yeah, that's always a win. Luckily, TSC and everywhere else I usually go is not that far. I think what I might do, though, is head home and I'll bring out my big disc mower and we'll haul that out here and just take like the 8430 and just tow it around here quick. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'll be right back. We'll get all this stuff unloaded and then I'm going to make my way up to my place quick. So Grant still got the 9RX demo sitting out there. I believe they're going to be starting the North 40 possibly tomorrow morning. Or at least they're going to be trying to get some more of that done. I think they were trying to cut a little bit of beans yesterday since the wind was going to start kicking up here in the next few days. He had like 1 or 2 fields left of soybeans and then 120, probably maybe 80 acres left of corn. I can't remember, but all I know is that he's at least getting his portion of it done. Yes. So we'll get this hooked up here. And we'll take it out to the dealer and we should be good to go. Actually, I'm going to flop out the hitch on this thing quick because I got one of those 5/8 drop pin hitches. Just put that pin tool back in the toolbox and there we go. So this is the new 5/8 drop pin if you guys haven't seen. It's basically exactly what you think it is. It's the, quote, more realistic header trailer hitch. I'm very surprised not a lot of these hitches actually existed in FS. But that'll at least give me the ability to haul stuff like this and it looks somewhat more realistic. I like that. It's a small thing sometimes. Got the 72. We got to do an oil change on that. I haven't been driving him the past few days since it is getting colder in the mornings. He'll still fire up, but it's getting to that point where carburetors might need a little bit of ether. I know King's going to have to be getting started, or at least he had to have been rolling on some of his harvest. I know he wanted me to help him out this year, and with the ability to have all of my office workers, I might even call in Dusty. He might be able to help out with while I'm helping cover. Because I like to help out my neighbors as much as I can. But it's just always been a little bit difficult to manage 2 things at once. And since I don't really run a farm, I'm just kind of a sort of rancher. Not even really a rancher, I'm just a hay guy. I like my hay. It does help out, and that King didn't buy nearly as many bales as I thought he would this year. He bought about, I'd say 120-ish or so. Clutch bought a few, and I know he's going to be getting on me about the service going around here, but Clutch got his tractor back, so that's always a good thing. I just know that we need to kind of pick up the pace getting around here with all these work orders that are starting to come in. It doesn't look like it right now, but it's also because we get them in, we get them out. They're usually just quick oil changes or whatnot, not a whole lot of big maintenance stuff. We did have Clutches come in, and like I said, on his radiator blew, which then caused the fan to get screwed up, and so on and so forth. The whole front of the tractor, we're lucky it just didn't completely shred itself. But we'll probably hook this up to 8430. Actually, no, we'll do that. I can't remember what it is. It's like the 8320 or something that's sitting over there. We'll hook that up, start moving stuff around, and then we'll get the yard mowed. That way I can get that done for the year, and then I even got to mow mine at the house, but we'll do that probably tomorrow morning since this will take at least longer than I want. Then I want to eat, and I want to go to bed, and I want to watch Forged in Fire. We'll get that disconnected, and let's get mowing.
all scattered across the dusty floor in the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrappers. Looking back to when our castle was a shack, vacation was making figure eights in the parking lot. Remember when we used to forgive more than we forgot? It wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right. But how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, and sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall. Years go by, and gradually the tears run dry, but I'm still here looking for your face in the faceless crowd. Long after our final ship had drowned, it wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right. But how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall. How could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I'm tearing down this wall. Tearing down this wall. I'm tearing down. I'm tearing down this wall.
Okay, so that honestly took a little bit longer than I thought it would, which is not bad, but it's also, again, only about 7:45 at night at this point. It's late autumn. It's gonna get dark. We'll readjust this equipment, probably head home for the night. I'm gonna start putting combines out front since it's, again, more towards planting season. Actually, I gotta bring this back over here because that's where the truck is. Tractors or whatnot. The lot's going to be starting to little thin out, but also expand in certain areas. I'm probably going to have a couple of these tractors sent off to auction, since I can't seem to get rid of a few of them. That's not really a bad thing. It's just that they're harder tractors to get rid of, since people are now starting to get more into that techie stuff. And I mean, we got some tractors, it's the old guys. They want to start fixing things, and with all the strike stuff going on right now, it's just everything economically is just a pain in the rear. So we'll get all the yard moved around and moved up, and we should be good to go. But until morning, I'll probably... So pretty much, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning when we're able to kind of like see a little bit better, as it's just kind of hard to see right now. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. I don't want to get up. Well, day's not going to go anywhere without it, so. Morning, everybody. I guess we, oh, God. Oh, it's just me. Okay. So we were up until about 10:45 last night getting stuff moved around at the dealer. I had to do a little bit of trimming, and boy, oh boy, was it a mess. I cannot imagine. Holy moly. Okay, well, we're going to get ourselves just a cup of coffee here quick, and we'll head our way back out to the dealer because we got to get some more stuff on the site updated just so we can have our inventory. We're probably not going to have a lot of this stuff listed on the sites. We've already had Kevin bring in a few trucks and trades. It's just getting busier and busier now towards harvest season. So now we actually kind of have a better look at just the tag team duo. Let's scratch that. Let's actually get on the road with the Ram. I've already put almost a whopping 200 miles on this thing just going back and forth. I kid you not, we were going... Oh, kind of helps me open the door. No, I was making trips back and forth between Titan Machinery and Wood River and here and back. So this truck's already gotten its majority of its work out. The rest of it, I might put an oil change in this thing too. We'll probably send that. Once we get back, we might take the truck into town, go to Napa or something. Actually, I might go to Napa and I'll just pick up the filters, do the change here since I got the time. I'll just do it on the weekend. I think it's Friday. We also are going to have to possibly get a new bale trailer. I sold off the Pride of the Prairie since it just wasn't doing it for me. Those big bales, every time I try and load them up in that thing, I didn't really care for how they'd sit. So we're probably going to get ourselves one of the 40-foot Titans. I've seen a couple of those on Tractor House. And yes, we are keeping the moose antlers down. So the dealer has changed its layout a lot. We were doing all this stuff last night between all the new trade-ins and everything that came in. We just kind of reorganized, redid a lot of the stuff where everything's at. Yep, Tim's already here. I noticed that. So that's good. He's getting everything going. He's always been a fun guy. He's really... I'm going to probably give him a big pay raise after this month. Oh, he's leaving the door open. Tim, it's like 50 degrees out. Why is the door open? We'll close that. Or I was stupid and I didn't lock it last night. Someone stole stuff. That's probably how Clutch got in there. No, but now we have the lot reorganized to where we got it all mowed down last night, as you guys saw. But we have all of our combines now sitting along this side. This is a new trade-in that we got in from farm up over in Kentucky. We also have our 98 STS that came in. Daryl, we kind of do a lot of bit of trade work back and forth, but this is the New Holland 10, the CR10, CR90 or whatever it is. Yeah, CR1090. So we told him we'd try and get this one as basically a cosign since we are having a little bit more traffic than he is right now. Like I said, that one's the Kentucky Combine. This is that S660. Got all the new headers ranging from 12 rows to 18 rows for either the narrow crop or kind of like how Zach's doing up in Minnesota. You might need to get some of that down crop if it's blown over. We do have a New Holland 12-row header that's in here as well. That one came in as well from Daryl. We got two Landauls. That one's more of a ripper. This is a subsoiler, so that'll be great when it comes to tillage season. We got a new big deer ripper. I believe that's a 27. What's yours one? 2730. I was like 2760. That's wrong. No. This is the header trailer that goes to the 16-row header on the X9. And we just kind of got our sprayers. Spreaders. Just kind of put them over here for. It's not their season. And then this is all going to be sent to auction within the next few days since I just can't seem to get rid of it. The only one I'm thinking about pulling and putting back on the lot is the 4755. We haven't sealed the papers that we want to at least put this up for the auction. But we might list a couple of these on Tractor House to get that going. The Heston baler, this is... Client bought this. It's already needed to come back in. He wants to put on the molasses system, so we'll have to do that. And then we got all of our grain carts as well as the DB90. We already sold out a bunch of the other stuff. That or it was traded off. So that's pretty much everything that's been rearranged around here. Nothing new has been going on around here. What I might do right now is I might go and do some bubbles floor scrubbing in here since shop floor is looking a little bit dirty, but it's the first time the place has been empty, so I'm going to take advantage of that while we can. But until next time, as well as probably later today, I'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You already know who is in it, and I shall see you all later. This is the Rental Man out.